Grays in, who gave trouble briefly at the coming out into the course, and Unreasonable is the last one. Unreasonable completing the line here. So 8 runners for the Coral Distaff listed race for fillies over a mile. Bolsena rousted along, just missed the start slightly, and slow into stride was Grays in. Soprano crosses behind the field. So the early pace at this stage is with Spiritual on the left-hand side, and Bolsena, who recovered from that slightly slow beginning, to race quite freely. A few of them are just keeping a little wide, looking for the unpoached ground. Regal Jubilee's out towards the centre, but it's Spiritual towards the running rail, who leads Indelible, Clove Hitch in the noseband, and then Unreasonable, Grays in, and Soprano. The 2 wide are out, Bolsena in the yellow and black colours, and Regal Jubilee. And Bolsena, Neil Callan definitely steering a wider course in the back straight as Spiritual makes the bend first. It's Spiritual who leads, from in second Bolsena, who's staying off the rail, 2 lengths back in third to Indelible, with fourth Regal Jubilee, red, white and blue, then Clove Hitch, Unreasonable as the pace begins to lift as they make their way up the home straight. Soprano is last of all. So Bolsena, Neil Callan's heading up towards the middle of the track. They're not staying over this time, although Bolsena hangs back to her rival Spiritual. Then behind these we have Regal Jubilee, red, white and blue. Left-hand side Indelible, then Clove Hitch. Soprano gradually being gathered together with Grays in, and Unreasonable. Still Spiritual has the lead. That lead over a length from Bolsena. Regal Jubilee asked for the effort. Then Clove Hitch towards the inside is Indelible, and Soprano towards the outside. Spiritual still out in front. From in second Regal Jubilee towards the inside, the pink cap of Indelible trying to dig in, and then Soprano and Clove Hitch. Spiritual out in front, Soprano with me the last challenger towards the outside. Indelible is still there on the inside, but Spiritual by a length, and it's Spiritual who'll make Gosden the distaff. Indelible second, Soprano third, Regal Jubilee in fourth, then Clove Hitch and Unreasonable, Grays in, and Bolsena. 25-1, Spiritual. Fair play, Jason Weaver gave the horse a good mention. 25-1. Spiritual beats in the second Indelible and Soprano. That's the result of the distaff here. I think we're going to be staying with the ladies, because Haydock's Lancashire Oaks just around the corner.
Let's try and enjoy this first. Jason Weaver started shouting at about the 2 pole. She was brave, Jason.
Well, I think that Richard got her into a lovely tempo, and that was key, wasn't it? And you know, the squad weren't in great form in the early part of the season, and the Derby winning rider, of course, Richard Kingscote, was in the right spot, I feel.
John Gosden wins this for a 3rd time. John and Thady these days, of course. Spiritual met by Leah Marston there, who led her up. Spiritual wins the Coral Distaff 25-1. At this point, danger left, Indelible. Soprano taking time on the right-hand side to get going.
Yeah, she did take a long while to pick up. I think that Billy's given her every opportunity. Completely different conditions here, and up that Sandown hill. It's the second race today that we have been able to see the jockeys get away up on the front end, keeping away from that inside as well. Soprano's run really, really well, hasn't she? That was a good performance from her, but yeah, the front runner just holding the advantage.
And Regal Jubilee went off favourite. She used up too much gas going to posts. Great shout, Jason. Spiritual wins at 25-1. Hope you're on at home. Indelible second at 7-2. Soprano finished in 3rd. Staying with the girls, here's the scene at Haydock Park ahead of the Bet365 Lancashire Oaks. The Group 2 over a mile and a half, won by some good horses, notably 3 years ago, the Arc heroine Alpinista. Here are